Big transfer twists at Old Trafford. From Gyokeres' truth bombs to Antony's transfer troubles and Roy Keane backing a bold new signing, here's everything you need to know in just a few minutes. Viktor Gyokeres, Man United truth revealed after done deal claim. Arsenal are ready to step up their pursuit of Sporting CP striker Viktor Gyokeres, despite claims that a proposed move to Manchester United is a done deal. The Sweden international is expected to secure a Premier League transfer during the 2025 summer window amid interest from Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United, although his next club is yet to be confirmed. Football Insider claim that Man United believe they have wrapped up a deal to sign Gyokeres this summer, although Give Me Sport have poured cold water on this report and instead believe that Arsenal remain the frontrunners to land his signature. Football Transfers understands that since the appointment of Andrea Berta as their new sporting director, Mikel Arteta's side have shifted their focus from finalizing a deal for Benjamin Sesko to completing a summer move for Gyokeres. The Sweden star is now the Gunners' top target and they are set to hold talks with his agent soon, as per Give Me Sport. In fact, Man United have reportedly given no indications that they are prepared to submit an offer for Gyokeres this summer. As a result, Arsenal may have a free run at signing the 26-year-old, although we have been told that Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins and Ipswich Town's Liam Delap remain under consideration by the hierarchy at the Emirates Stadium. Viktor Gyokeres to join Arsenal? Gyokeres has scored 52 goals and provided 12 assists in 48 appearances so far this season, and Sporting are reportedly willing to listen to offers of around €82 million, £70 million. Despite the fact that his current contract with the club includes a €100 million release clause. In addition to Gyokeres, Arsenal are also hoping to sign Athletic Club winger Nico Williams this summer as Arteta looks to oversee a revamp of his attacking roster ahead of the 2025-26 campaign. Roy Keane has already given his approval on Manchester United target Matheus Cunha. Man United are making plans to try and sign Wolves star Matheus Cunha this summer, and he has already earned special praise from Roy Keane. Former Manchester United captain Roy Keane has already shared his opinion on Wolves star Matheus Cunha amid the Reds' interest in his signature, describing him as a really exciting player. As reported by the Manchester Evening News last week, Cunha is hopeful of sealing a move to Old Trafford in the summer's transfer window. The Brazilian, who has scored 15 goals in the Premier League this season, has been identified as United's top target to strengthen their attacking midfield options this summer. United's transition to a 3-4-2-1 system under Ruben Amorim means they require two playmakers to operate behind the lone striker, and that area of the team's needs bolstering. Cunha has spent almost all of the season operating as a No. 10 for Wolves, meaning he is a suitable fit for the void United will attempt to fill. It is understood he has a release clause in his contract worth £62.5 million. United have been guilty of committing countless recruitment errors in recent years, often leading to scathing criticism from supporters and pundits alike. Few have been more vocal in their criticism than Keane, who is rarely afraid to say what is on his mind. But if his assessment of Cunha from January 2024 is anything to go by, he will be in favor of United bringing the Brazilian to Old Trafford this summer. Not least because of the fact he has scored 17 goals this season in comparison to the 14 he got last term. Keane, appearing on ITV Sport, said, "He's a talented player. He's lively. Every time he gets the ball you think something's going to happen. He is a really exciting player. He has the ability to beat players. He's got that pace. He looks a very natural player off the cuff. I like the look of him, big player." They've got a lot of very good players, Wolves. United boss Amorim recently described Cunha as real quality, amid United's fondness of him. In addition to the 17 goals Cunha has bagged this season, he has also registered 6 assists. Antony to Real Betis transfer hits Snag as ruling means Fekir method cannot be replicated. Antony has been a revelation since moving to Real Betis on loan from Manchester United in January, but the La Liga side could be prevented from signing him permanently. Real Betis may be unable to make Antony's loan move from Manchester United permanent this summer due to a new rule that prevents the spreading of transfer fees over several years. Antony has been a standout performer since joining Betis on loan in January, but the new law could shatter their hopes of retaining him. The La Liga outfit has often utilized this regulation, most notably with former French star Nabil Fekir, whose fee was paid to Lyon over 7 years. Even when Fekir departed Betis for Al Jazeera last summer, part of the amortization was still outstanding. It is now reported that United are looking to recoup at least £40 million of the £81 million they initially paid Ajax for the winger. However, Betis might find it challenging to raise such funds as the rule allowing clubs to divide the cost, a method they would have considered to secure Antony, has been altered by La Liga president Javier Tebas. This change aims to align with UEFA's rules that restrict installment payments to a maximum of 5 seasons for clubs that do not exceed their limits. In 2019, Betis agreed a £16.7 million deal plus £8.5 million in variables with Lyon to bring Fekir to the club. This sum was initially set to be paid over 4 seasons, with the player signing until 2023. However, in January 2022, Fekir extended his contract by 3 more seasons until 2026, enabling Betis to spread the cost over more years, which eventually totaled 7. The new rule would have averted a situation where, as Fekir departed Betis last summer with approximately £5.9 million still owed to Lyon, this was nearly covered by the fee paid by the UAE side. Antony, 25, has played a pivotal role in Betis' revival in the latter half of the season. The Brazilian winger's impact has been remarkable, scoring 5 goals and providing 4 assists in 17 matches, helping them secure 6th place in the table and reach the Europa Conference semi-finals, where they are set to play Fiorentina this week. Betis officials are hopeful about his continued stay, with the club's CEO, Ramon Alarcón, disclosing that the player assures him every morning of his desire to remain. However, it's probable that the club will need to undertake another financial engineering exercise, utilizing creativity and resources to persuade United to release the star, who is under contract at Old Trafford until 2027. It's also understood that United are not keen on sanctioning another loan for the ex-Ajax player. Antony's loan fee has only cost Betis £1 million net as they cover part of his wages. Bonuses will be paid if they qualify for the Champions League or win the Conference League. Despite the complications surrounding a permanent transfer, Betis chief Manu Fajardo confirmed over the week. Man United hit Antony sale snag as ruling prevents Real Betis from repeating Fekir method. Antony has proved a revelation since moving to Real Betis from Manchester United on loan. However, the Spanish side are now facing a battle to sign the winger permanently. Real Betis may be unable to sign Manchester United star Antony permanently this summer, as a new rule means they can no longer spread transfer fees over several years. Antony has been a revelation since moving to Betis on loan in January. Yet the ruling has damaged their dreams of him remaining in Betis colors. The La Liga side have frequently taken advantage of the regulation, most notably with their ex-French star Nabil Fekir, whose fee to former club Lyon was spread over 7 years. Part of the amortization was even still pending when Fekir left Betis last summer for Emirati side Al Jazeera. Reports now suggest that United are aiming to recoup at least around £40 million of the £81 million they initially paid Ajax for Antony. However, Betis could struggle to stump up such cash, as the rule allowing clubs to split the cost, a process they would have looked at to secure Antony, has now been changed by La Liga president Javier Tebas. This is a bid to align with UEFA's rules that limit installment payments to a maximum of 5 seasons for clubs that do not exceed their limits. Betis agreed a £16.7 million, plus £8.5 million in variables, with Lyon to bring Fekir to the club in 2019. This amount was initially planned to be paid over 4 seasons, with the player signing until 2023. Yet in January 2022, Fekir extended his contract by 3 more seasons until 2026, allowing Betis to spread the cost over more years, which became 7 in total. The new rule would have prevented a situation where, as Fekir left last Betis summer with around £5.9 million still left to be paid to Lyon, this was almost covered by the fee paid by the UAE side. Antony, 25, has been one of the key factors in Betis' resurgence in the second half of this season. The impact of the Brazilian winger has been spectacular, bagging 5 goals and 4 assists in 17 games as they now sit 6th in the table and are in the Europa Conference semi-finals, where they are set to face Fiorentina this week. Those at Betis are optimistic about him staying, with the club's CEO, Ramon Alarcón, revealing that the player tells him every morning that he wants to stay. Yet it's likely the club will have to perform another exercise in financial engineering, using creativity and resources to convince United to part with the star, who is contracted at Old Trafford until 2027. It's also believed that United do not want to sanction another loan for the former Ajax man. Antony's loan fee has only cost Betis £1 million net, as they cover a portion of his salary. Bonuses will be paid if they reach the Champions League or win the Conference League, however. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.